stop, you have your thinkorswim, and now you have your trading view like you see right here. This is how your chart is going to look. Now don't worry, I'm going to send you a link so you can be able to have the IMF Elite chart like we're going to provide to you. But this is how your chart's going to look regular, right? So these are regular candles. These are candles, we don't have to learn how to trade these. These candles are a different form of trading that other traders use. There's many different type of candles that we can use. Many different ways to view price action and money and the movement of it, value. Our specific science that I'm going to teach you is the Heikin Ashi science. So notice how the candles went from there to this, from that to this. The reason why we're trading, and I'm going to be teaching you the Heikin Ashi science. And what is the Heikin Ashi science? The Heikin Ashi science helps you specifically, primarily focus on finding trends. That's what we're focused on finding. We want this to be suitable to the eyes. We want this to be psychologically as easy as possible. We don't have to make this rocket science. So Heikin Ashi candles, in later video, I'm going to teach specifically how to read them. But right now, we're teaching you Heikin Ashi. So when you get on TradingView, you want to go up here, go to this drop down, and start Heikin Ashi. Also, when you're in your TradingView, you have what's right here called time frames. So these time frames, you want to put the 1 minute, 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. You want to star those. When you star them, they'll pop up like this. We also have what's here as indicators, just like this black line that's right here. But the beauty about Heikin Ashi, it's its own indicator. Keep watching the videos. We're going to teach exactly how to read this Heikin Ashi indicator first. So we have where we could put alerts. You can also put alerts right here. You see this cross dotted line going back and forth right here. You could press this plus sign. You could add an alert. You could add alerts here. You could also delete them. Okay. You could also delete them. If you have a mouse, you could zoom in with the barrel in the middle of your mouse. Move it forward and back to zoom in. You move it forward, it zooms out. You move the wheel on the mouse backwards towards you, it zooms in. Same thing with a mouse, D-pad on the computer, on the laptop. Right here, if you use that same barrel or with the D-pad on the computer, you can make the candles taller or shorter. This helps you view your play overall when you have to zoom out and look to the left. Okay. So this is how you use TradingView. TradingView, we have our watch list where we watch our stocks, where we specifically have our stocks that we're going to be looking at. TradingView is your key point. So on TradingView, we have our Heikin Ashi candles. So the market can only go down Heikin Ashi candles or up Heikin Ashi candles. They can also go sideways. So when the market is going down Heikin Ashi candles, you can make profit. You would buy when it's at a high number, and when it gets to a low number, you could take profit. You could also trade in stock options when it goes from the bottom to the top and take profit. Only in shares you have to spend this whole dollar right here. And the only way you make money is if the stock goes up. In stock options, you can make money when the stock goes up and when the stock goes down with these Heikin Ashi candles. When they're buying for it to go up, that's called calls, right? You have calls is when you're buying for a stock to go up. Puts is when you're buying for a stock to go down. We buy the contracts, just like I said. A person that has to spend shares of Apple, if you want 1 share of Apple, it will cost you $221.91. I buy the contracts to Apple or whatever stock that I'm playing, and those contracts determine based off of the movement. If it goes down, you buy puts. Based off puts, you will make money if it goes down. Based off calls, you will make money if it goes up. When it's going sideways, like this, in later videos, in the elite videos, we're going to teach you how to avoid this and focus on the Heikin Ashi candle trend, either going down for puts or the Heikin Ashi trend going up for calls. So your Heikin Ashi candles are going to be your everything. You have bullish trends, Heikin Ashi. You have bearish trends, Heikin Ashi. You also have Heikin Ashi candles that are dojis. Dojis is when the market hasn't decided a direction it wants to fully go, whether down for puts or whether up for calls, so it plays in one box, just up, down, up, down, up, down, not straight down, not straight up. Trends choose a direction. A trend will fully go in an upward direction, a downward direction. Trends do not go sideways like this. That's a key note, because your Heikin Ashi candles are there to show you trend. There's only 3 candle types. There's Heikin Ashi candles that have no wicks at the bottom. There's Heikin Ashi candles that have no wicks at the top. And there's Heikin Ashi candles that have wicks on both sides. When you have a Heikin Ashi candle that only has a wick on one side, if it's going up and there's only wick on the upside, that is trend starting to form. When you have a Heikin Ashi candle with only a wick at the bottom and it's going down, that's trend starting to form. When you have Heikin Ashi candle with wick on both sides, that means indecisive. And you may be asking, what is a wick? Look at this just like a candle. The rectangle is the body. The line coming off is a wick. The body is the candle. The line coming off of it is a wick. Now the smaller body, even if it's a small rectangle, that's the body. And then there's wicks on both sides. The cause of a wick is when the opposite side, in this instance, red, is pushing the body down. So the wick is starting to get exposed. It's telling you a story. The same if it's going down. The body is going down. The wick is starting to stretch long. That means green pressure is starting to push this up. Just like red pressure will push this down to show the wick. Then you have your doji candles that have wicks on both sides. Once you see that, you know that it's indecisive. It has not made a decision which way it wanted to go yet. Once it breaks out and gets out of those dojis, then it will start to form candles with no wicks at the top or at the bottom, which would signify a trend. So that's our Heikin Ashi candles. That's the science that we move and operate by. In our next video, we're going to get into more detail with our Heikin Ashi candles. But I want you to make sure before you go to these next videos so you can take advantage of the information that's at hand on this beautiful platform. You have to get your Charles Schwab account. So log into the download Thinkorswim app on your phone. Once you do those 2 things, go to TradingView, create your account. Then understand that we have Heikin Ashi candles, and this is what we read to be able to gauge our money flow every day. Let's go. Stay focused. Let's get in.